All right, so look, the American dream is bullshit. The American dream.
I encourage everybody to refer back to the original video. The man did have some valid points, and I will build on those. We all have a dream of peace, which is truly a reality, as peace resides in every being on this planet, the expression of which varies. Society, civilization as a whole, is riddled with structural problems. It's important to note central power is centralized perception. They always need your attention. They always need your focus on them, focus on their words, focus on their policies, focus on the system, focus on the puppets of the system. Choice filtered through their selection. Do you choose their A, or do you choose their B, or do you choose their C? Politics is a boat. It doesn't matter if you're standing on the left of the boat, the right of the boat, or the middle of the boat. You are still on the boat. It is important to note economics is a tool, like a hammer. A hammer can build a house, or a hammer can destroy a house. Economics is not bad, nor is it good. It is simply a tool that purpose is filled by the users. The avatar of perceptual value, economics, has become corrupt in its operational functions. Another broken system of operations. Economics is over the people, over life in the system, through the perception of the system. If you do not have it, you will not live. You will not have a home. You will not have food. And you probably won't have clean water either. When you look to the past, to the proto-civilizations, you can see a simple way of life, life living with the land and healthy. These proto-civilizations were annihilated by the present civilization that we exist in. Victims of corrupted perception. They were painted as monsters, savages, as the predators were painted as saviors, gentlemen, people of class, means, wealth, status. Two worlds, polarized opposites. One of the land and one of selfishness and greed. These people are the first victims of a corrupted thought process. They were ravaged, dehumanized, and then revisionist history had their way with them until people start asking questions. The battle between man and woman is an engineered battle. A battle of minds and bad seeds, weeds in the garden of the mind. Men and women need each other. They've always needed each other, because that's how we progress in life, by producing new life. It is within our nature to nurture that life. Life is inherently good. Life seeks the good, as the people of the past sought to live a good life. Freedom can arguably be seen as a sickness to a person of greed. Truly, we are simple beings. We want to be loved. We want to have friends. We want to enjoy ourselves, and we want to preserve our life. We want to preserve the life of the ones we love, our friends, our neighbors, our kids' friends. In a world of unified perception, we just want to be ourselves with our families and our friends. And we go out to work because that is the new form of hunting and gathering. The process of has been corrupted, and has in turn corrupted perception and thought process involved in the relationship between man and woman. It has corrupted the process of choosing a partner, as the conditions and the thought processes have vastly differed from what it originally and naturally was. As attraction falls back, survival comes forward, and the, the perception of a partner's value is how much stuff they can accrue or how much freedom they can buy. There is an obsession with the past, an obsession with the future, and the present gets neglected. You never focused on a now, you're always trying to survive in the now. These obsessions with the future and the past become chains, tying the hands of the present in the shadows of the past and a future yet to be revealed. We are life. We live. We survive. We thrive. We conquer. We learn. We grow together and individually. Seeds of fear. They use seeds of fear throughout your life, seeded like seeds from a dandelion float in the air, planted in your mind. And you have illogical fears, systematic fears, personal fears, relational fears. It becomes a out of control runaway train. And then you pair that with survival and you have a recipe for disaster. The abnormal normal. The delusions of the system create division, divide, and conquer. This is why we have people policing people. What is the point of all of it? It is constant seeds and reminders of a power over you, someone watching you. This is why all the policies and procedures are in place, because there is a duality within the function of centralized power in its current structure established at some point in time. The straw man effect. The fear of law enforcement is the fear of the system, as law enforcement is an extension of the system. There is a corrupt thought process involved, and we have to all remember that all these words we use to describe jobs, there's people in those words. There's people outside of those words. There are people with families and the same dreams of us living a good life to pass on a good world to their kids. The process is broken, and there is a sick mindset of devotion. It is important to note that all the structures around us operate exactly the same way. Conspiracy, news, paranormal, spiritual, these are all distractions, fantasies they embedded in the society, and it is perpetuated by a few inner circle and many sheep of processes, thoughts, people looking for more because society is so unsatisfying as it is. The concept of race was created to divide the world into fooling people that they weren't the same species, they weren't the same creature. Humanity walks with the beast. Although humanity walks with the beast, he is separate from the beast. He is not above the beast, he is equal to the beast. As he breathes the same air, as he drinks the same water, as he eats the same food, as he lives in the same world. Our minds make us the apex organism of this planet, of this realm, of this plane of existence. Be free, be you, be epic.